Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'm excited to showcase a League of Legends controller script that I developed a few years ago. This project has been sitting in the cloud for some time, and I thought it would be interesting to give you a closer look at its features. Originally, this script started as a bit of a joke. A friend of mine, whom I'll refer to as Random for privacy reasons, casually mentioned how cool it would be if League of Legends could be played with a controller. Seeing an opportunity for a new project, I decided to take on the challenge. Surprisingly, it turned out to be quite useful and even somewhat competes with the traditional mouse and keyboard setup. Now let's dive into the program itself. The Graphical User Interface, GUI, is fairly basic, created using Python's Qt framework. Admittedly, I hadn't delved into QML at the time, so the GUI remains simple. It provides essential information such as whether the controller is connected, the currently selected champion, and the current attack speed. To gather this information, the script utilizes an optical character recognition program called Tesseract. During champion selection, Tesseract identifies the chosen champion, which then triggers actions based on a database containing information about each champion's abilities. For instance, it determines whether spells should be cast at the cursor position or in the direction of the character's movement. The script also calculates the character's current attack speed in real time, allowing for precise orb walking, a technique to cancel auto-attack animations for faster attacks. This dynamic adjustment ensures optimal performance, even when attack speed changes due to in-game factors like spells or masteries. Now, let's put it into action. I'll demonstrate its functionality in Champion Select during practice mode, followed by a custom match against bots. For this demonstration, I'll choose Vayne. As you can see, once Vayne is selected, the OCR recognizes it and adjusts the GUI accordingly. Now, let's load into the game. A quick note, displayed in the bottom left corner is my attack speed, represented as attacks per second, indicating how frequently I attack with a maximum of 2.5 attacks per second under normal circumstances, excluding specific masteries. First, I'll demonstrate attacking a dummy without any items to establish the baseline attack speed. Following that, I'll acquire items to showcase how orb walking adjusts automatically, even accounting for masteries such as lethal tempo. Before we delve into the intricacies of attack speed and gameplay, let me provide a brief overview of the controls. To navigate your champion, utilize the left stick for movement across the battlefield. The right stick functions as your aim, directing attacks precisely. The right trigger initiates auto attacks. For spell casting, the left trigger corresponds to the Q spell, while the left bumper and right bumper are designated for the W and E spells respectively. Ultimate abilities have a dedicated button, and summoner spells are activated with clicks of the left and right stick. Now let's proceed with the demonstrations. Here is an instance with no items, demonstrating the baseline attack speed. Here is an instance with 2 items. Here is an instance with all items. Here is an instance with all items and lethal tempo mastery. Moving on, let's examine Vane's tumble and condemn abilities. Tumble enables Vane to swiftly roll in the direction of the mouse cursor, facilitating dynamic movement. Here is an example of Vane's condemn. Note how on this spell I have to use the crosshair to aim. Lastly, enjoy a brief gameplay segment as I engage bots in a custom game. While I'd prefer to demonstrate in a live match, I'll adhere to the terms of service. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you find this demonstration both informative and engaging.